Oh, hey guys. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Wait. Where are your guys' mimosas?
I've got coffee.
What? No, guys, I could have sworn we talked about this. We were going to do brunch with the boys on Saturday because Gabby's not here.
Oh.
Ah, shit, I forgot.
Wait,
Was that not what we were doing?
it was f***ing Gabby's turn to do Campfire Story this week.
Oh, that's right.
Shit.
Matt, you do it.
I mean, I don't have anything planned, but I guess I can come up with something with the top of my head. Let's see.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, all right. All right, it's boys' night out while our favorite final girl is out of town. So we asked ourselves, why don't more Y chromosomes make it to the end of horror flicks? So join us for a trip back in time where the hair was teased, the clothes were tight, and vampires were sexy. Because today, we're talking about Final Boys of the 80s.
Boogeyman is real, and you found it. I have the worst dream come true on everything.
Don't you blame the movies? Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
I'm Chucky, wanna play?
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
It's the happy horror hour.
Dude, who
Oh,
the fuck
shit.
are you? Like, where does this shit come from?
Pure anxiety and a lot of coffee.
Fuck, that was wet.
I'm wet.
I'm giving Matt a point straight out the gate.
Yeah, I'm going to say, Matt, you get a point. Fucking A.
Yeah. Welcome back to Happy Horror Hour, guys. Today we are down a member. Gabby is out on assignment. She is, she's dearly missed already. We're 2 minutes in, and I fucking miss her. She gives us the legitimacy that we so sorely miss when it's just the boys. Alas, we will trudge through and we will do our best for Final Boys of the 80s. This week we watched 4 films: Nightmare on Elm Street 2, The Burning, The Hitcher, and The Lost Boys. All films that took place in the 80s, all surrounding a theme of the final boy. How you guys feeling? Welcome in.
Dude, honestly, so a couple things. One, I just realized that the majority of these movies, with the exception of one, all start with the.
I know, I've been looking at that. My OCD has been like,
Yeah.
why is it not
was like,
The Nightmare
yeah.
on Elm Street?
I literally, so I'm like looking at my notes, it's like, oh, god damn it. Like, we should have done another The movie.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when the episode's The Final Boys of the 80s.
God
We really
damn it.
dropped the ball.
Guys, we fucked this one up.
All right, guys, thanks for listening. I'm Zach.
Speaking of the only movie that doesn't start with the,
We have to scrap it.
why don't we jump in?
Might as well start with it.
Let's
Let's get that shit out of the way.
Let's start with A, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. So
What a title, huh? That's
yeah,
chunky.
I mean, so yeah, very chunky. It didn't
It's like
have
a
like
Rob
the
Zombie title.
same Rob Zombie album title. But no, like, so first right out the gate, it was funny because I'm like sitting there and, you know, the bus pulls up, right? And I look and I'm like, oh, the driver's fucking Robert Englund. That's dope. Like,
Yep.
It's like a little cameo thing. And then 2 minutes later, I'm like, oh, it's not a cameo. He was just showing, like, okay, I got it.
Yes.
Like, it's actually Freddy.
My first note was, hey, that's Robert Englund with no makeup. And then he turns into Freddy. I'm like, oh, that's fine.
Nightmare on Elm Street 2. It's weird. It's
It's
like
a
a
movie.
standalone film. It's a movie. It follows up, this huge franchise beginning of Nightmare on Elm Street, which was just like such an explosion in the 80s. Because I mean, for me personally, Freddy Krueger is the ultimate horror villain. Like, out of all of the Mount Rushmore of horror villains, this guy gets in your dreams, man. Like, you have to sleep.
Yeah, I know. So that's why he killed everyone outside of their dreams the entire movie.
Thank you. So, and that was my biggest issue that I drew with this, is this was the only film in the franchise where Freddy was able to kill outside of the dreams. And I was like, honestly, like, had they just made a possession film, I think I would have been okay with it. But the fact that it's Freddy Krueger and the whole point to his like mythos is that he only kills inside the dreams, and that's what's so scary about it. I thought that part was kind of like,
This movie opens with this fucking school bus just barreling like a bat out of hell into the desert.
Like-
did anyone catch the shot of the body glove sticker? Did anyone do any
my God,
research
dude,
on that?
Yes. I literally was looking at it. I was like, dude, Body Glove. I haven't seen that since like the fucking early 90s. Holy shit.
It was like such a specific shot that they kept in the edit. I didn't do any research on that, but it stuck with me of like, why did someone have like steak and Body Glove? And they're like, let's just
somebody was
this.
a huge volleyball fan. I guarantee it.
Hi. So, what's with the outfits? You guys going to a volleyball game or something?
But also, while I was watching that, I was like, man, there's some lucky dude that got to go ape shit with a bus. They just paid a guy to go, just go fuck it. Just drive around and do as much cool shit in the desert as you can.
You boys like Mexico? Yeah!
This film opens up with actor Mark Patton portraying Jesse. Freddy Krueger has infiltrated his dreams because Jesse just moved to the neighborhood into Nancy's old house from the first film.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse wakes up screaming out of a nightmare from that whole bus scene, and you get to hear the first Scream King.
He was great.
Oh, he's amazing.
I love the little sister that's like, why can't he wake up like normal people?
Why can't Jesse wake up like everyone else?
Mommy, why can't Jesse wake up like everybody else?
Oh, honey, he's all right. He's just having a bad dream.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was like, did she really just fucking say that?
I laughed so hard at that, but I was also like, but that's how I wake up on the inside.
Oh. I don't want to go through the film beat for beat because I think that's kind of been done. So just like off the top of your head, you guys have any quick fire notes about the film in general?
It's ironic that with this movie or this episode that we're doing here, we're doing The Final Boys, right? And ironically, this movie has an overtly sexual female in it. Carrie, the girl in the green top in the beginning, is all horned up. Like she literally from the get-go is like, so did you get any last night? And then when Jesse's pants get pulled down during the little scuffle or whatever,
oh, his sweet little ass comes
laughing,
out.
And she's like, did you say his supple ass comes out?
It is a nice ass.
It is a nice ass.
You barely even looked at it.
It's a good-looking dick, Peter. Beautiful dick.
Do you think maybe while I'm here I could get some blood work?
Peter!
And that's what Carrie says. Like everybody else is like laughing, like, ah, and she looks and she's like, nice ass. Like, she's the pervert in this movie.
This flipped everything. Did you guys notice the Meryl Streep lookalike was really like she was really like the shitty boyfriend in a slasher movie.
Yes, dude.
I'll shout it out now. Never Sleep Again, incredible Nightmare on Elm Street documentary. It's like 8 hours long or 14 hours long or something ridiculous. Covers every film. And then a new documentary called Scream Queen just came out about this film on Shudder. Check both of those out for in-depth material on it. But I wanted to say the crew casted that girl because she looked like Meryl Streep.
Oh, cool.
It was on purpose. I wrote down Leather Daddy in my notes. So.
That's you're talking about Coach Snyder, right? Where he was in the assless chaps and all that. Like, okay, so Coach Snyder
was he wearing assless chaps?
Well, yeah. Remember? Because he's naked
vest.
in the shower. Yeah. So okay. So anyway, so he's in the Coach Snyder is played by Marshall Bell. Marshall Bell was also in a fun little movie that hopefully we get to do at some point called Starship Troopers as General Owen.
Fun little movie. That's like one of the best movies of all time.
And I fucking as soon as I saw him, all I could think of him was, oh no, we're gonna die. We're gonna die.
We're gonna die! Don't you understand? We're all gonna die!
The only good bug is a dead bug. Fuck
Sometimes we talk about other movies. So I actually I put in my notes that his dad legitimately thought that he got a bird blood drunk and then rigged it with explosives.
A cherry bomb.
You know damn well what I'm talking about. What'd you use? Firecrackers? You know what he did? He used a goddamn cherry bomb.
Oh, stop.
Like that is what the dad thought was going on.
That's more realistic.
I just want to give some
the worst fucking
context.
dad ever.
I just want to give some context. Mark Patton, the lead in this, who plays Jesse, is struggling with Fred Krueger in his dreams. Fred wants to possess Jesse in the real world, so Jesse does his bidding for him. He kills for Fred Krueger, right? So Jesse's going through this turmoil through the whole 90-minute film of Fred trying to possess him to kill kids in the neighborhood. No one believes him as such, and there's a scene where the possession and evil just gets so crazy in the house that this canary starts flying around all insane. I don't know why he let the canary out of its cage at all.
Dude,
because it looked horrific.
For real.
And then it ends up exploding.
So Jesse and Grady wanted to fuck each other, right? Like we're on the same page on that
Jesse
one, right?
literally comes out to Grady via Fred Krueger bursting through his fucking chest.
Which was fucking awesome.
Yeah, actually, I did want to touch on the fact that, like, legitimately, I felt that Jesse and Grady did have better chemistry than Jesse and, sorry, I dropped her name.
I got you, bro.
This is a good part for me to bring up.
Lisa.
Her character's name is Lisa. The actress name is Kim Myers. I apologize, we kind of butchered that earlier, but Kim Myers, not Meryl Streep lookalike. Just Kim Myers.
Brought this up in the group chat. This movie was made back in 1985, right in the middle of like the AIDS panic, where basically anyone that was gay was being demonized as less than human, filled with disease and all of that. Like the Princess Diana didn't even shake the hand of an AIDS patient till 1987. So we're talking like peak, like fucking.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So it was interesting that this was even mainstream.
The whole fact that Jesse is possessed by this like evil demon that's inside him. That, it's like, and I get it. Like, don't get me wrong. I applaud the writer because they hid it for a long time, and then he finally came out later on. He's like, oh no, that's 100% how this is written.
Well, the only people he kills. He kills the like coach for being gay because that's how the 80s worked, is you get punished.
Yeah.
And then the other person he kills is the one that he has the chemistry with, the one that he would be exploring it finally, the one he's actually attracted to. So once again, it's that repressed, like it's all his repressed homosexuality. That's literally what this movie is about.
And I want to make it very clear right now, we're a show that likes to present ourselves as an escape to real life, and we just want you to kind of just be entertained and laugh. But I want to take a stance for Happy Horror Hour podcast. We are an ally to LGBTQ plus community. We stand by them, and in no way do we want to disrespect the community. I'm aware that this film is actually a pillar for the community because you got to see some representation in a time, like Matt pointed out, in a time that was really, really dark for that community. So
absolutely, 100%.
Just wanted to make it clear, nothing but love here at Happy Horror Hour.
Yeah, because if there's two things I can't stand, it's people that are intolerant of other people's cultures.
and the Dutch.
Sometimes we talk about other movies.
Honestly, I would have rather they killed the fucking chick, and then Grady and Jesse live a happy life after. Like that's just like that's honestly like that would have been a cool ending. But
that's the 2020 version.
Yeah, but honestly, no, it was
just
good.
kidding. They can't make movies right now.
It was hashtag COVID. Yeah, no,
that's what I like to do.
A heavy hashtag. Got me, Ben.
So Robert Englund, obviously his last name is England, so I immediately think that he's British. But is he actually British? Because I know that in some movies he has an accent, and as Freddy he doesn't. Is he a British actor?
We didn't prep for this in our notes. You're curveballing us right now.
This is why we need Gabby.
No, American actor.
He's not. He's from Glendale, California.
That's pretty British. that's pretty close.
Considering our passports are closed off, that's about as close to Britain as you're gonna get.
Hashtag COVID.
Hashtag COVID.
No, so final thoughts. Dude, just like people just write so much stuff off and they just yada everything in this movie because they didn't know how to write it. Like, nice party. I'm like, people fucking died, Carrie. That wasn't a nice party. Like, you can't just joke about that.
Like when they're in the bus at the end on the way out, and they're just like, wow, that was fun.
Party. And I'm
to be fair, she did get a fucking glove through her chest right after, so
that is true.
To be fair, also, like, shouldn't Jesse be in fucking custody for killing two people? I mean, also,
that's actually a really good point that we never discussed. How did he not get charges pressed?
All right. I'm gonna finish this up. Nightmare on Elm Street 2. You beautiful, beautiful bitch. God, I love this movie. I really do. I've seen it probably too many times. I guess my final thought on it is there's a scene where the two girls, Grady and Jessie, are all at a cafeteria eating lunch. And Grady continuously is talking to Jessie. This is over a minute long. He's continually talking to Jessie while chewing his food. And the whole scene, he's just like,
Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing.
Hold
It's
on.
not just chewing his food. He has like a ridiculous amount of food in his mouth.
So here's what I'm going to say. Nightmare on Elm Street 2, you get 4 stars because Grady clearly does not swallow.
Fucking A. God damn it.
Oh my God.
Well, that's it for the Happy Horror Hour podcast.
Where's he going with this one? That was a great setup.
All right, guys. 1981, camp slasher, The Burning. Oh, wait, is that what we're on? Are we on The Burning?
Yeah,
or are we on
we're going to the Burning. Yeah,
okay, just wanted to make sure.
We're going there.
So I'm just gonna put it out there, like right out the gate. Fuck Harvey Weinstein. He's a piece of shit and deserves to fucking rot in hell.
Yeah, speaking of podcasts that doesn't live in the real world and doesn't want to bring you back in the real world, this is a podcast that says fuck Harvey Weinstein. Hard.
I was going to say, all of us are like, oh, this is an interesting movie. Written, produced, and created by Harvey Weinstein. I was like, fuck.
I'm just gonna let you know right now, as soon as that came up on the screen, 2 stars already got knocked off.
Gone.
I will say this
So
right
this
out
started
the gate.
as a 3. Let's put it that way.
So for me, it was like, okay, so this film was written from the perspective of a predator, because it was. Like, if you watch this movie, it is so fucking, it is more Predator, the noise that Ben is making right now. This movie has a fucking terrible attitude towards women, and I'm glad that my wife did not have to fucking watch this movie this week.
So it wasn't just me then. This was a film that I watched early in the day on my movie watching time, and I watched it with Ash, and she was so turned off by it. Like,
I could see why.
She was like, this is like her, like, horrible towards women.
There's 2 things that I want to discuss here. So one being the fact that any movie that takes a stance on just rape her until she likes it, I'm immediately like, fuck them. 2, this movie would have been great if it wasn't created, written, and directed and produced by Harvey Weinstein, and it was done by like John Hughes as a fucking like campfire or like summer camp thing, led by Jason Alexander, who was fucking great. Get rid of the Cropsy thing. It was fucking bullshit and lame. Fucking have it be like a fun summer camp thing, like Wet Hot American Summer, and have Jason Alexander do his thing, because he was fucking killing it in this movie.
You just want an entirely different movie.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You don't want to watch this
really.
movie.
Fuck that movie. That movie sucked.
I want to watch the movie that Jason Alexander was in.
Believe it or not, George isn't at home. Please leave a message at the beep.
Little fucking Fisher Stevens, man. I fucking hacked the world, man. This dude is fucking great. Like, he was so fucking funny in this movie. And like the fact that whole scene where like he uses the BB gun and shoots the dude in the ass, like, that was fun. I was engaged. It was fun. And then it just turns to Rapeville.
So I'm going to give some context to this film just so people know what the fuck we're talking about. This movie starts off a group of campers. They all set fire to the shitty camp counselor in the middle of the night as a prank, as a joke. Wait,
hold on. Wait. That's
no. Skull with maggots and skull.
All they did was put a skull with maggots and candles in it into this shitty fucking dude's little cabin. He somehow wakes up very violently.
It was like a mousetrap of errors and whoopsies.
And then he just knocks it on himself. Literally, the first note that I have is, okay, wait, how the hell did he knock the flaming skull on himself? Like, what the fuck?
Like a can of kerosene falls on top.
No, it was gas. I literally put in my notes, who violently rolls over like that? And I was like, oh, somebody high off the gas fumes that close to their fucking bed. Like, who sleeps with a gas canister like a fucking glass of water next to their bed? Like, you thirsty?
You thirsty?
So this man who they're pranking ends up catching fire, running out of the house on fire, and then he falls into the water. And like all the kids that did the prank are like, all right, let's get out of here. So right out of the gate, We have the burn victim scare, titles drop. We go, Tom Savini, yay! Harvey Weinstein, boo! And then right after that, it's a 5-year jump. This man who's been burned by the kids escapes the hospital. And then do you notice his first kill is against a sex worker?
Okay, yes. And not
It's
only
like,
that,
what the fuck, Harvey?
But how about this? How about the fact of how like slow those scissors went into the body? I'm like, this is definitely a Savini film.
Rough.
Like, I was
rough.
like, bro, like first and foremost, like I want to put my stance on there right now. Like Tom Savini is probably one of the best like special effects
humans.
Yeah, like
ever.
it's fucking amazing what he's able to do. Like
he's amazing.
It made me like physically nauseous. Like when it goes because it looks real. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna yada yada the storyline for the audience, and then we'll kind of pick and pull, and then we'll do some scores.
Kind of like the movie did.
I don't think we need to spend too much time on the burning because we got 2 more films to get to. But anyways, the counselor that got burned gets his weapon of choice, some giant shears. He heads back to the camp. This is 5 years after the burning. He heads back to the camp, and he's got a whole new crop of kids to torture and abuse with his shears because it's revenge.
Shears. Nice.
Yeah, and Cropsy is the killer's name. And yeah, it's just kind of your standard slasher. After that, there was that nice twist at the end where the camp counselor that's protecting the kids now was one of the kids that did the skull prank in the beginning, and I liked that turnaround. I wasn't expecting.
So here's the thing with the counselor Todd, right? So Todd is kind of the focal point, and Zach, I think you and I kind of agree that he's actually the final boy in this movie. I think
he's our final boy.
Matt kind of thought that Alfred was, but my whole thing with Todd is I literally like right out the gate, I'm like, okay, this guy's like really like welcoming and like understanding, and he's actually a good guy, and I'm like, wait, there's got to be something, right? Like it's gonna come out that he's somebody in the background, right? But it's not. He actually is the fucking good guy the entire time, and I was actually surprised by it. Like I was like, dude, fucking Todd's the shit.
Other than the fact that he's, set off the whole chain of events that led to everyone dying.
But again, to be fair, all he did was put a fucking flaming skull with maggots on the table, and like Cropsy did the rest to himself. He can't be mad at these kids. That's why you don't wake up like that.
So yeah, I give it a 1 star just because I fucking hated it.
Damn, the low barrel.
Couldn't do it. Like I literally at the end of the movie, I literally said to myself, I'm glad Gabby didn't have to watch this movie.
Totally.
And like, if that's how bad I felt about the movie, I'm like, no, I hated that movie then. Right. Even though there were some cool things like with the Fisher Stevens fucking fingers getting cut off. That raft massacre.
The raft massacre was insane.
It was so well done. And like, that's the thing is I wish I could give this movie like stars, but I have to take a stance on the fact that it made me feel so gross like watching it that I was like I wouldn't ever want to watch like something like this again,
right? And you don't want to like share it with other people,
and I don't want to promote it like kind of thing where it's like sitting there, it's like I don't want to be a proponent of a movie that has obviously like way too many problems and aged poorly.
There is so much about this movie. Like they have a girl named Tiger in it. Like Todd is actually a likable badass. Jason Alexander with hair. Like, that was fucking great.
Love Jason
Alexander. Will say, when he was running through the thing with the axe, I got a little kind of like flutter in my chest of like, ooh, come save me.
Yeah, save me.
I'm going to save you, man.
Yeah.
Let me save you.
Save me.
The fact that Cropsy murdered like 10 campers like it was fucking nothing and nobody fought back. Like that was and by the way, he's killing people with fucking garden shears, guys. Like it's not like you know what I mean? Yeah, this movie gets a fucking 1 star because fuck this movie and fuck Harvey Weinstein. Like I can't say this enough. Fuck Harvey Weinstein. And yeah, fuck this movie. It gets 1 star. I would have given it 0 stars, but Tom Savini did the fucking the special effects and makeup, so yeah, it gets 1 star. Did we change your mind?
You guys did change me. So
yes.
I'll walk through the process. I'll do it really quickly. When I first got out of the film and just feeling, I didn't like seeing and hearing is one thing, but feeling my partner's reaction, who is a female, watching that film, just feeling her reaction, I was like, I hate this movie. Like, and I couldn't articulate why, because for me, I love I love 80s slashers. I love massive amounts of gore. I think it's escapism for me, and I love that. I don't know. I just love the outrageousness of it. So I'm just looking at like this raft scene where they get their fingers chopped off and like shears get pushed through a fucking throat and someone's forehead gets slashed. And I'm like,
that was pretty metal.
This is great. Like I'm just totally blind to everything, which is, I think, a good talking point of like, maybe I should open up my fucking eyes. This is horrible. Like this is not good. This is misogynistic. This is predatory. All of this is bad. So I got out of it with like a 2-star feeling because I was like, I like the gore, but damn, Ash didn't like it. And then I thought about it more and I was like, no, the gore is really fun. 3 stars. I listened to you guys. This is in fucking solidarity with the show. Fuck Harvey Weinstein. 1 star on The Burning. I'm fucking with you guys because that's, you know what? Someone needs to fucking say it. And you guys said it. I'm gonna back you all up on that.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Sorry, I do have one thing to say though. My last thought on the film. Cropsy he's burned, right? At the end of the movie, he's burned again, right?
Oh yeah,
like
that's shit.
Yeah. So
the burning part, duh.
So I said in my last note, I put, well, shit. I guess Todd likes his camp killers like he likes his chicken. Extra Cropsy.
God damn it.
I hate having to give you a point for that one. I hate myself for it.
I'll give you a point. But I think that at the end of this fucking season, we should tally up like the fucking gingivitis and the fucking like all the goddamn dad jokes that Zach has throughout this fucking season.
All right, I'm moving us along. 1980. What year are we in? 86, guys?
I think it was 86.
1986.
The year before I was born.
1986, HBO Productions released a film called The Hitcher, starring
C. Thomas Howell and Rutger fucking Hauer.
Dude, Rutger Hauer is fucking terrifying.
I have a theory on why he's so terrifying because I was like trying to explain to myself, like rationalize all the shit that was going on because there's a lot of irrational shit.
Right.
And so I call this my waking nightmare theory. So I think The Hitcher is a literal waking nightmare in solid form, and picking him up makes you the new host, and now you are linked until he dies or until you die or he is vanquished. So what evidence for this? Every time Jim goes to sleep, he wakes up and bad stuff happens because it's a waking nightmare. So when he's awake, things are bad. This also explains the Hitcher's superhuman feats. It can do anything in the pursuit of its victim as only the victim can make it end since it is their nightmare. And he has no identity because he's not a real fucking person.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a point for Matt.
I'm going to say a point for Matt, and not only that, fucking 2 points for Matt.
No, don't give him 2.
Because you just made me rethink this.
He already has a lot.
And not only that, but is this just Freddy's Revenge 2? Like,
is this a better Nightmare on Elm Street movie?
Nightmare on Elm Street now? Holy shit.
This film, The Hitcher, is about this man driving from Chicago, right? Chicago?
Chicago, Chi-town.
Chicago to...
what part of Chicago you from?
He's driving from Chicago to San Diego. He hits a stretch of desert, which I'm assuming is like what? Route, what's up? Route 6?
It looked like Route 66, kind
Route
of. But
666.
Get your kicks on Route 666.
So this kid is driving along. He's just trying to. He's doing a car move, which back in the 80s was a thing where you just would pick up somebody else's car in another town and drive it over to them, so that way you got a ride and they got their vehicle back.
Okay,
and,
did you look that up? Because I was curious about that.
No, I'm aware of those kinds of things for some reason.
How do you know this?
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
So he's moving along, and this hitchhiker, he ends up picking along the road. And this is in like the first 2 minutes. He picks him up, and they drive by like this buggy where there's probably a dead body in it. The audience doesn't see it, but the main character does. The protagonist sees it. And you can tell already that this hitchhiker killed them and is now going to kill the man he just picked up. And that's pretty much the whole film. It's just this whole chase. immediate tension and this whole dance between this kid trying to escape this hitchhiker who is ultimately trying to kill him, making C. Thomas Howell our final boy of the film. So that's kind of where we're at.
So there's two things, or a couple things. So Matt, if you ever get a call from me from a jail somewhere, like pick up and tell them I didn't do it. Like,
oh shit!
Straight up. Like,
sorry,
straight
this
up.
this actually leads into a segment that I didn't prepare you guys for, but I thought could be fun on live recording.
Oh,
I don't know why this might not work at all. This might not work at all. So does everyone have their phone on them?
Yes.
Unplanned things always work.
Do you have your phone on you, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay, so it cannot be a family member, but I wanted to play. You have one phone call and the person has to answer for you to survive. Just like the movie.
It can't be a family member?
And it can't be a family member. And we're going to call them on air.
Holy shit. Okay.
We're going to call them on live recording, put them on speakerphone and see if they pick up. Do you guys have your person? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first, but I have mine.
All right. I'm going to go first.
All right, I got this.
Matt!
He's calling Gabby.
Matt was calling me.
And he put me on voicemail, so I fucking died. Thanks, buddy.
No, it can't be us, and it can't be a family member. This segment is
Point for Zach for hanging up on me, you piece of shit.
One phone call to save your life. All right? This is what the segment is. One phone call to save your life.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'm calling her now. Oh, fuck, I really don't want to die, please. Wait,
what?
Oh, shit! I knew it! I fucking knew it! What's up, dude?
What happened?
Hey, buddy.
What happened?
This is my friend Austin. Austin, you're on a live podcast recording right now, and we're doing a segment called One Phone Call to Save Your Life, where we all have one phone call to see if the other person will pick up. You were my phone call, bro. You just saved my life, dude.
Dude, yeah, no, I pride myself on that. Like everyone always says, like, oh, I don't pick up, and I say, no, I gotta pick up. I pick up every time.
Oh God, I fucking love you, dude. Okay, I gotta go back to this podcast recording, but I love you so much. Thank you. Right, bye. One phone call to save your life. Matt's calling his mom.
I want to see this because I was going to say my mom has been on the other one, and so I want to see if I can get my mom on this one, I guess. Plus, my mom's a huge horror movie fan.
Think about calling Dad. Dad will pick up. Actually, Dad never picks up anymore.
All right, here we go.
He doesn't love me.
Oh shit, it's ringing. This is great. Matt, are you gonna live, bro?
I guarantee if I call her, she'll pick up.
Bro, dude, Matt's gonna die in front of us.
Bro, call the house phone. Don't call her cell. You're fucked. You're dead.
You're fucked. You're so dead, dude.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of Beth Menace. I'm not available right now, so please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
Matt died.
Well, this is awkward.
Hey, Mom. Nice to be leaving you a voicemail right now. I just wanted to let you know that you made me lose a game on the horror movie podcast, which means I died. Thanks, Mom. Love you. Bye.
You need to text her immediately and explain more.
All right, are we ready for mine?
Yeah, do it.
All right.
Dude, if you call Mom and she picks up, I'm going to kick you in the dick next time I see you. You're calling the house phone, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
That would be
calling Mom.
fucking
You're
funny.
going to TJ?
Nope.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, Luis, you saved me, bro! Yes! You fucking answered, bro. You fucking saved me.
Nice.
Matt died because he called Mom, and Mom didn't fucking pick up.
Oh, this is awkward.
We all know who the favorite son is now.
Oh, well, I'm glad I was able to save your life, man.
Oh, dude, thank you so much. I'm gonna call you after we're done here because we need to catch up. But thank you so fucking much. Like, fucking killer. Like one ring, fucking picks up.
Me, bro. You can always count on me, man. All right.
Oh, I love you. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. That was one phone call to save your life. Our first time trying it out. I always like just throwing new segments at you to see if we can hang.
That was fucking cool. I really like that. But okay, so back to kind of my things with this movie. So C. Thomas Howell and Rutger Hauer are in the police like fucking Jeep thing, or not Jeep, it's like a Chevy Blazer or whatever. All he does was slam on the brakes to send Rutger Hauer through the windshield, which is great. But then the car won't start after that. I'm like, okay, all you did was lock up the brakes. Like, it's not going to affect the fucking car starting. I don't understand this. So that rubbed me wrong.
Wait.
Matt's about to film logic you right now.
In a movie where Rutger Hauer shoots a helicopter out of the sky with a revolver while driving and barely looking, and you're mad about brakes being locked up?
So you guys talked about the Rutger shooting down a helicopter, which was fucking badass. And
I loved it.
I wanted to say that the only reason my score was as high as it was in this film was because of the great stunt and special effects work in the movie. I thought it looked really, really good, and it was really impressive. So I wanted to shout out Eddie Dono was the stunt coordinator for this film. He's done over 100 films as a stunt coordinator. Unfortunately, he passed away. But films he worked on were like Speed 2, Gone in 60 Seconds, Big Trouble in Little China. So yeah, this man has done some fucking great stunt work, and it shows in this movie. It actually is what keeps the vibrancy of this film going. And then some of the great special effects were done by Art Brewer and his wife Patricia Brewer, and they've done over 20 films in their career, some of which were like Smokey and the Bandit and the Blues Brothers. So,
so I like that you called out the stunts, because actually, like, one of my notes was, it was so fucking cool when Jim escapes in the flaming car and the gas station explodes behind him, and it was just like, it was filmed so perfectly.
There were some great practical effects and great practical stunts in the movie that I just got to say, for a movie that takes it so far, I've never had bigger blue balls on a fucking kill of the week. What the A solid 2 stars, because this film ends with C. Thomas Howell smoking a cigarette in a silhouette while the credits roll by him. I mean, that is just fucking beautiful. That was badass.
And it started with the smoke, like when he lights the cigarette or lights it at the beginning.
Yeah,
and
he finishes with a cigarette. That's great.
Final thoughts. One of the things I noticed I had to call out: how can you eat French fries when you literally just saw dead children? That was something that just
easy. French fries are awesome.
I was going to agree with Ben. French fries are always good.
Oh yeah,
I get a point.
That might be the best time to eat French fries. So wait, are we saying that Rutger had time to put those fingers into his plate, or what?
Nightmare logic.
Okay.
Once again, it's just explain it away. I mean, if fucking Nightmare on Elm Street 2 can yada yada shit, I can yada yada shit with the Hitcher.
And yada yada yada, I'm really tired today.
And so I had to give this movie a 4. I really, really liked it.
Wow.
I just enjoyed it through and through. It was the first movie I watched this time, and I just was nervous for like an hour.
With the Hitcher, yeah, it's one of those things where I hadn't seen the original, and now seeing the original, they should have never remade it. Like, it didn't need it. Rutger Hauer shits on Sean Bean. Like, Sean Bean's not scary at all. Rutger Hauer is fucking terrifying. This movie gets 4 stars from me.
The Lost Boys is the last movie we watched this week for the final boys of the 80s, and it was the first movie that Matt picked for movies we need to watch this week because of his intense crush on Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer fucking Sutherland is my first note.
That's what my first note is. Matt. It is literally Kiefer fucking Sutherland.
Yes. I can show. I don't want to move my laptop right now to show you the camera. It is literally Kiefer fucking Sutherland is my first note.
Was this film actually a dark Peter Pan spinoff?
So the movie was actually like the original like kernel of the story was, what if Peter Pan was a vampire? Like, what if that was the explanation?
Because that's how you stay young forever.
Yeah. So yeah, the Lost Boys were actually going to be little kids that were vampires, and the Frog Brothers were going to be like 8-year-old Boy Scouts. Like, so yeah, it actually was, and it kept evolving, and it kept evolving, and it kept evolving. But they kept little things in here and there.
Oh yeah, because every now and then you're like, oh, Peter Pan, like again, like reference, you know, like every now and then it kind of drops in.
Here we go.
Super intentional.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, because I was like, did I just miss this? Because this is the first time I've seen this movie, which is crazy.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what? You've never seen Lost Boys?
No, and I fucking own it on VHS. Like, how ridiculous is that?
One of the things that I was wondering, too, if it was intentional, was it intentional for the soundtrack to be so fucking awesome?
Literally, the third note on my fucking thing, soundtrack to this movie is amazing.
Okay, so I'm gonna shout him out before you guys do because I'm a dick. Super sexy abs stud saxophone man. His name's Timmy Capello. He's the supporting saxophonist for Tina Turner, mainly.
Yes.
Yeah, which is badass. And you can catch him on tour once tours are happening. He's still touring to this day, which is impressive.
Well, point for Zach.
If he does that song and fucking does it just like he does, I'm
still
for
shirtless. Check it out on YouTube. Timmy Capello, bro. He's fucking badass. And that was sold. Like, watching this movie and seeing that in the beginning, I was like, okay, well, this is fucking amazing. I just want to give some context for the audience, like I do. For the Lost Boys, you have two young boys, Michael and Sam. They're moving with their mother, played by Diane Wiest, who's adorable. They're moving to a town called Santa Carla, which is just Santa Cruz.
It is Santa Cruz, the giant dipper.
A lot of the film is shot in Santa Cruz and Capitola. Did you guys notice that the boys roll down the window and they're like, "It smells like death," and she's like, "That's just the ocean."
What was that smell?
That's the ocean air.
It smells like someone died.
Aww.
Yes,
Like,
which
what?
to be fair, our dad lived in fucking in Manhattan Beach, and ocean does smell like death. Honestly, like I was like, no, I get it.
I made a note about it. I was like, well, that's actually what Santa Cruz smells like. So, like,
Matt and I have spent some time in Santa Cruz.
I made a note about that very boardwalk. So one time Zach and I made a little adventure.
Do I need to play Sugar Ray under this?
Yes. So I tried to take a shortcut around a cliff that was hitting, had waves
Jesus.
hitting it. And I thought I could make the sprint, and I completely failed. And I got water like all the way up to like right under my fucking chin. And so I come up like all like soaking wet on the shore, walking through sand, walking up the stairs to get on the boardwalk. My phone is completely wet, so I can't use it. And I'm just like, I have no idea. Zach took, the normal like route because he's like, fuck that, which is weird because normally he's the one that does the dumb shit on this one. But
I'm surprised.
I really am surprised that the story is me doing it. But so Zach and I, which is funny because when I was watching this movie, I was like, how the fuck did Star just find Michael again? And then I remembered like Zach and I just found each other. And like, it was one of those moments that was out of a movie because Sugar Ray started playing and him and I just like made eye contact. And it was just like Jesse and Grady. The sexual tension was just there.
Dude,
if people are watching it, they would have been like, go to him.
That's so crazy. I remember all of that so vividly. That's so crazy. And you know that the house we were staying in Santa Cruz, bro, is right under the trestle where they filmed. The fucking movie. Yeah, like Matt and I stayed underneath the exact part of the trestle where they filmed the movie. So
no shit.
It's pretty crazy,
dope.
man. Yeah.
And we haven't talked about the grandpa yet.
Oh, he's awesome.
My God. Literally one of my notes is Grandpa is the fucking best. Like Grandpa
he's awesome.
is such a badass, but low key, like he's like, I know what's going on. I know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
did you notice when the kids walked in the house, there was a Texas Chainsaw shout out?
Yes.
I loved it.
Yep.
I was going to say, I'm like, Grandpa knows exactly what's up. Weed, root beer, and double stuffed Oreos. Like, Grandpa knows what the fuck is up. I was like, this is going to be me when I get older.
I can hear my hair growing.
My grandma drank all my pot.
You guys notice that the first episode we ever did of this show was Texas, and it's like in all movies.
It influences everything. We talked about that.
That was a great starting point for us. Like, just
really
dumb luck.
You want to talk about like base DNA of like a lot of modern horror is like everyone was influenced by that damn movie. What I think is interesting is there's a tie-in with another movie, which is The Hills Have Eyes, because it's another dog that has definitely killed before.
Yes, dude,
I wrote
that dog has definitely killed him. I literally put it, I'm like, that dog has definitely killed before. I'm like, what's in the movie? Like, what's with movies where the dog is like, oh yeah, murder, like blood drunk animals. That's all I could say.
We all wrote the same note about the dog.
I'm here
killer.
for it. Fucking here for it.
Matt, why don't you give us, because I usually give like the rest of the context of the film, at least basic plot summary. Why don't you give it to us? Because I know you're a little closer to this film than I am.
So like, there's kind of like what I call like three kind of parts of the movie. There's like the initial kind of like comedy phase and figuring things out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's PG-13. And then at the hour and 2 minute mark, because I made sure I looked at this, it gleefully jumps into R-rated territory.
Oh yeah,
I literally
They haven't shown
this just went
anything.
from PG-13 to R real fast.
They haven't cursed. I made sure I was keeping track. I was like, this movie is PG-13 all the way up into that moment. And when he rips the skinhead's fucking head open, holy shit. That was just like,
or when Kiefer bites into the dude's head and the blood spurts out like
out.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's when the movie takes the turn into, oh shit, like I'm turning into a vampire, everything's crazy, like we need to do this. So they go into kind of the phase where when they kill the first vampire, I call that the Home Alone but with vampires phase.
I'm up here, you morons! Come and get me! You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
Which is, they get all prepped for a fucking final showdown. And I remember it's the last 20 minutes of the movie. And I was like, even if you don't like the first hour and 10 minutes of that movie, the last 20 minutes are objectively amazing.
This movie for me was so fucking awesome because of the whole Feldman troupe, the Corey Feldman troupe.
Oh yeah, like the
that,
Frog Brothers, Edgar and Allan.
Like that just made it
Corey's,
so,
bro. You had Corey Haim and fucking Corey Feldman in this movie.
That kept the fun level so high in this movie.
Actually, it's funny because we talked about the phone calls earlier. Matt, again, if I ever call you from a jail, answer. Also, if I'm ever floating outside your window, please let me in. I promise I won't bite.
So I was watching that and but I actually do appreciate the fact that every time they call out the fact that they're brothers, they calm down and help each other. So like there is that
yeah.
And I also I can't believe my own brother's a goddamn shit-sucking vampire. Wait till mom finds out. Like when he says, wait till mom finds out, I was like, oh my God, that's such a fucking little brother thing.
There was some great stuff in that final battle. I love the zoom-ins, like pre-battle was fucking awesome to their faces.
It was Dragon Ball Z, dude.
Yeah,
like,
it was fucking super badass. Does anybody else think, did anyone else think that Grandpa Helsing maybe?
Okay. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, so we're going to wait until we get into the last call because motherfuck you, Zach. That is 100% what I'm fucking saying right there.
All right,
Grandpa
so
fucking Helsing.
Let's go into final thoughts and scores because final thoughts are usually pretty long anyway. So
yeah.
I'll go first because I'm pretty short on Lost Boys. Actually, I think we can all say our scores at the same time. I'm going to say on a count of 5, we all say our scores. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 stars!
Fucking
stars, dude.
Top 5.
That's an easy 5 stars. Matt was worried earlier in the week that I wouldn't like it because I'm a contrarian piece of shit. But no, I loved it. What's not to love about this? This is all 80s charm. It has all the 80s charm in the world. And if it wasn't,
it knows it.
And it knows it. And that's why I brought it up earlier, the Frog Brothers. Without that sub storyline, like if it was just Michael against Kiefer, I wouldn't have been as in love with the movie. But seeing like their troupe get together and the squirt guns and setting up all of like the bathtub.
Yes.
That was all
Death by stereo.
Yes. That's all so fun. What's up?
I'm sorry, real quick.
Are you going to let me finish me right now?
I'm really happy for you. I'm going to let you finish.
No. I just, like, something just clicked in my fucking head. Does anybody notice that all of the names, like, for the main people, like,
are Peter Pan brothers?
No. It's fucking religious. David, Michael. He even says, where's Star, David? Like, Star of David.
Or they're just really common names.
Why don't you pick a common name like a normal person?
Muhammad is the most commonly used name on earth. Read a fucking book for one.
No, I agree. Obviously 5 stars. Like for me, like this movie, like it sums up like 80s fun. Like it has the comedy and has the horror. There are parts to this movie that are actually truly terrifying, but then there's so much like fun with it. Like you got the motorcycles and like them dropping off a fucking train bridge and like there's all kinds of shit. And again, Jamie Gertz, if you're out there, like, like I'm for it. And dude, I still believe. Like, that dude, like, hell yeah, brother, sax me.
Timmy Capello, bro. Timmy Capello.
Sax me, brother. Like, I love it. Like, I'm for it. Like, that movie is so much fun, and there's so much. Like, yeah, there's cheesy bits to it and stuff like that. There's parts
love
where I'm like,
the cheese.
Okay.
I love the cheese,
but it's so good. Like, and again, Matt brought up a really good point. It goes from PG-13 to R very well. There's only one other movie that I think that does it better, and we'll talk about it on another podcast. There's so much good with this movie, and the fact that our mother introduced us to it, because this was a movie, like, I remember.
That's awesome.
I remember being a kid. I was probably, I don't know, 7 years old, and my mom was watching it. She's like, no, you can't watch this movie. And then going back later as an adult and getting to watch it with her is fucking so cool. Like, it's such a good movie. If you haven't watched it, fucking watch The Lost Boys.
This is the last call for alcohol this evening. Drink up, drink up, drink up.
All right, guys, you know what time it is.
Again.
Time for last call. That means the lights are on. Everybody's rushing to the bar to get their last drink, which means we're going to be discussing our cocktails and Kill of the Week. Let's start with Kill of the Week. Who wants to go first? This was a tough one this week, I think.
This was a tough one. I'm not sure if we all have the same one or different ones.
How was it? I was going to say, so Zach makes it supposedly tough because you don't get to watch her get ripped apart. You're like sitting there. It's one of the most probably iconic kills.
Wait, hold on. Did we all say the same thing?
No, that's not my kill of the week.
So Hit Your Truck Kill gets Kill of the Week for me because it's ambiguous, right? Like it sets it up. And I think, and if I remember correctly, in the remake, they actually show it, but it actually takes away from it. It's one of those things where it's implied. The implied doom and danger there was fucking amazing to me. And that's why I'm like, yeah, dude, that gets a Kill of the Week.
Like, one of the reasons why I would argue it does get it is because the tension leading up to it was incredible. And it was like you're trying to figure out, just like him, like, how do you win this situation? Like, how do you save her?
Yes.
And you can't.
The whole time I'm like, okay, so if you shoot him, then he pulls his foot off the clutch and it lurches forward and rips her apart. If you don't, obviously what happens in the movie, he just fucking lets go and fucking she gets ripped apart. So there's really no way to save her. And that's like, it's for me, it's that impossibility of the scene where it's like, there's nothing you can do. She's going to die.
So this, just to give a picture of what's happening here, there's this woman, Jennifer Jason Leigh, character's name is Nash in the film The Hitcher. She's tied up, bound by her hands and her feet to a truck and to an immovable object. So she's getting pulled, and Rutger Hauer has his foot on the clutch. And if he lets go, the car will roll forward and effectively rip her in half, which the audience doesn't see. And this is what the guys are nominating for Kill of the Week, which I get. Like, yeah, when I was watching the movie, I was like, oh, this is obvious Kill of the Week. That's so brutal. But I don't know. I wanted to fucking see it. I don't know. Show me the fucking kill. They showed everything else in that movie, and then they bitch out on the kill.
Kill of the Week.
Yeah, I get it. And I'm not arguing against it. Absolutely. Kill of the Week. That was my first nomination. But I don't know how it's not a unanimous Kill of the Week out of Lost Boys, Death by Stereo.
You miss, sucker.
Once, pal. Death by Stereo.
Okay, that was that. Okay, so that was the runner-up for me as well. That was the runner-up for me as well.
That was my number one for me.
Oh, yeah. Give me that cocktail of the week.
All right, guys, we're moving into our final segment. Our final segment of Last Call. Fuck, we did it, guys. Here we go. Cocktail of the week. You guys ready?
I want to go last.
Okay. Matt?
Right, first, you're last.
Yeah, mine's a little long-winded, but it'll be fun, I think.
All right. You want me to go first?
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Gingivitis.
Mine's not good. Mine's really bad. I have a gingivitis one.
All right, I'll start it off. We'll do a little sandwich. Good, bad, good. My cocktail of the week is called Canary Cherry Bomb. So what you
dude.
What you're gonna want to do is here's what you're gonna want to do. Yeah. Here's Here's what you're going to want to do. You want to take rusty gardening shears, and you want to cut about 5 to 6 hairs off of Kiefer Sutherland's beautiful bleached hair into a mixing glass. You want to pour in ocean water that smells of death, muddle with the end of a jump rope, and spank the glass with a gym towel. Use a strike anywhere match to light the end of the cherry bomb shoved in the ass of the killer canary fuse you prepped from the night before. Toss into the glass for explosion effect. Serve to guests. Let them know it might be a little sharp. Canary cherry bomb.
God damn, that was good. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like that, you just redeemed yourself from episode 1 with your fucking gingivitis shit.
Well, I guess we are doing a shit sandwich. So my cocktail of the week, I call it a hot body shot. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab a cigarette and you're going to lay a hot-bodied shirtless man on the bar. You're going to light a shot mixed with 151 and vampire blood. You're going to pound the flaming shot. You're going to chase it with root beer. You're going to take the hot guy home with you. You're going to fuck him. You're going to smoke the cigarette afterwards.
Oh! Damn, that was stronger than I thought.
This one's going to be a little bit lengthy because there's a lot of ingredients
Classic.
to it. So you're going to start with 1.5 ounces of the world bantamweight jerk-off champion. You're going to do 1.5 ounces of overtly homosexual overtones as a fuck you to the industry. You're also going to do 1.5 ounces of a crazy grandpa that has obviously been a vampire hunter since when we were in diapers. 1.5 ounces of absolutely terrifying hitchhiker that further reinforces my stance on never picking anybody up from the road, ever. 1.5 ounces of crazy bus rides, 2.5 ounces of toxic masculinity, and 3 ounces of a big fuck you to Harvey Weinstein for being a misogynistic, predatory piece of shit. And that's how you get the adios final boy.
Nice. Adios, final boy. That was dope.
Nice. I didn't realize that the cocktail of the week was just literally summing up every movie that we watched. Had I known that, I just would have prepared a summary.
Cocktail of the week this week will be awarded to the person that Gabby chooses on the After Horrors episode for this week. So when Gabby listens back to the episode, she'll let us know on After Horrors who won. That's the only fair way. And I think
I like that.
I think moving forward in season 2, once we're out and we have social media, I think the cocktail winners should be picked via social media, like on a vote.
Yeah,
and we
for
reveal
sure.
reveal on After Horrors who the vote.
I like it. I like
That's it, guys. Do you guys have any final thoughts on the final boys of the 80s? Can anyone surmise the episode for us? Into
oh, dude,
one?
100%. I got you right now. Ready? Fuck Harvey Weinstein. Boom!
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to Final Boys of the 80s. I'm Zach.
I'm Ben.
I'm Matt. And hey, guys, we made it without our final girl.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? I don't think so.
Gabby's back.
Back, bitches.
Love you.
So I'm glad that you brought up Jennifer Jason Leigh, because Jennifer Jason Leigh, for those of you that like actually paid attention to the 80s, she actually played Stacy in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which then produced the song Stacy's Mom Has Got It Going On by Fountains of Wayne. But in The Burning, Brian Backer, who plays Alfred, was also in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. So we have a connection there. Nice. Another connection... Sorry, hold on.
Is the phlegm in his throat?
It's the phlegm in my throat. Oh shit, what fucking movie is it? God damn it, hold on. Give me a sec, hold on.
Zach, I kind of want you to keep this in the edit.
Yeah. Where the fuck were we? Oh yeah, Ben was giving us knowledge. He was dropping some knowledge on
I forgot. Hopefully he fucking looked it up.
So Matt, I just realized, and this might be a horrible edit for you, so just we'll cut out all what I just talked about. And Zach, you actually brought up earlier, you were talking about Jennifer Jason Leigh from Hateful Eight, right? Mm-hmm. So Jennifer Jason Leigh, for those of you that actually followed 80s like pop culture and things like that, she actually played Stacy in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which led into, Stacy's mom from Fountains of Wayne, things like that. But in The Burning, God damn it, hold on, I gotta look at this guy's name.
You really got to write this down.
I know, I really do, because I wasn't ready for it. Okay. Anyway, Jennifer Jason Leigh played Stacy in.
Zach, I really want you to do like a super cut of like the fuck ups.
Jennifer Jason Leigh played Stacy in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which, you know, brought on the Stacy's Mom by Fountains of Wayne.
Rest in peace.
Oh, that's right. He did die. That sucks. Yeah, I forgot about that. But in Fast Times at Ridgemont High was also Brian Backer, who played Alfred in The Burning. Jennifer Jason Leigh also was in a movie with a man named Jason Patric. Oh my God, my fucking phone is loading.
Jason Patric's in The Lost Boys. It feels like I'm watching somebody with like all their balls of yarn, like all their strings of yarn, and they're like, follow me here, follow me here, follow me here.
Zach, remember we used to do 6 Degrees of Separation, and I connected Samuel Jackson to Samuel Jackson because I was using him as an anchor point because he's always a great anchor point.
I remember we were in a car.
No, it was Wesley Snipes to Wesley Snipes.
We were in a car. We were driving somewhere. We were dying laughing because you were like, and that connects him to Wesley. Oh, fuck.
It was Wesley Snipes to Wesley Snipes.
So Jennifer Jason Leigh was also in a movie with Jason Patric called Rush. Jason Patric is in the movie that we're going to be talking about next, The Lost Boys, because Jason Patric plays Michael, who's fucking oddly like hot, but
I'm fucking exhausted right now.
I know, it's fucking great. That took a while to get to.
I just heard
From
so
now on,
many.
I will write this shit down because in my head I was like, oh, this is great, but yeah, it didn't work out so well.
And I want to give Ben a point for that. And
yeah, I'm gonna give Ben a point for
negative
that.
Point. I want to subtract. No, I'm joking.
No. I'm giving Ben a point.
I'm giving you a point for going for it, to trying to make the 6 Degrees of Separation, because as someone that connected Wesley Snipes to Wesley Snipes, I can appreciate fucking up on it.
It's what Gabby would call a pity point.
This fact